gotta fix my little boy some breakfast. How's everybody doing? Oh. Grace made her a coffee this morning and left it. She forgot it. Good. I'm glad. He is 3. Rocker is 3. And wide open. Oh, this kid is 90 miles an hour. I don't know. I gotta look. I think I've got some little pancake things he's gonna eat. I don't know what Grace has got in here, to be honest. That we've been decorating her house for Halloween because he loves that stuff. So we've got skeletons, a 7-foot tall skeleton in here, and stuff he's pulled out everywhere. But how's everybody doing this morning? Chips. This will try some stuffed pancakes. Cracker, you like these, bud?
Yeah.
Stuffed pancakes? And a dink? Well, no, I'm not back together. Like, I don't live here or nothing. I'm here a lot just because she's in school, and I try to take care of him. So I've been doing my own business stuff, so I've been able to schedule jobs and stuff around that. But but no, I live in one place, she lives in another, but we're taking it day at a time. Oh yeah, save from everybody else's bullshit. Man, listen, that's one thing I told Grace this morning, is I've been robbed because of this app with the holidays for going on 3 years now, and I'm not doing it this year. I'm not, I haven't really got to spend every holiday with my family, and I'm not going to do it. So if they're going to get their shit out, they better get their shit out. That's all I can tell them. Play something like that. Yeah, I'm not going to be involved with it either anymore. I'm over it. I'm not going to, and that's why I was saying I've not got to really spend the holidays with my family, and this year I'm not going to be on this ignorant ass app arguing with people back and forth. I'm not going to. So me and my little boy's been decorating for, her house for Halloween, and that's what we're going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Like I guys come on here to kind of address the stuff that people are still doing. And that's what I'm doing, but I've seen that the way a lot lately. Yeah, I don't blame you, buddy. I don't blame you at all. Hey, Kitty, going good. How are you?
Sorry, I'm in a bad area. How you been?
Good, buddy. You?
I'm all right. Just driving around for work. I hear the little one back in the background. Sound like you've been partying lately.
He just woke up and ready to roll. We
That's good.
we decorated Grace's house for Halloween, and he come dragging through here, got in Grace's closet. I had a 7-foot flipping skeleton in there.
Oh
He's
shit.
been trying to drag out, and he's been in there for the last 30 minutes dragging. And he's about worked it out here. So
That's always my son's favorite holiday was Halloween. We went to Disney one year on
yeah,
Halloween. That's a lot of fun. I think he was like
was it?
6. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. They dress up and do their trick or treating around the park. It's
Yeah,
pretty neat. It's worth it.
yeah.
But hopefully all that starts calming down for you.
Well, that's why I was telling them in here, I'm not going to. We're going to get this shit and get it over with, because I'm not going to drag us out, man. I'm going to spend the holidays with my family. I've got robbed of that for the last almost 3 years, and I'm not doing it again. So
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, it's that can cause health problems too, man. I don't know. I've seen some people they'll stress so much on this, going back and forth, it'll wind up causing health issues. But don't ever let it get to you that way.
yeah,
I've never been real good at it. That's why I would usually just stay in the comments or come up and joke around, because I'll lose the battle if it's going back and forth. I can't keep up sometimes.
yeah, exactly. I'm not going to. This is unfortunately all some people have on here, and I'm not doing it this year.
Yeah. Well, I think so. It gets addicting, and you're on an everyday thing, and it becomes more of the, of course, I'm guilty of it at times. That becomes more of your life than real life.
Right.
I try not to let it affect me sometimes, man. It's hard. It's especially when they start, when personal stuff gets drawn out, that's when it starts getting out of control. But I just want to jump up and see how he's doing right quick while I sit
Man,
in.
I'm glad you did. Anytime, brother. Anytime.
All right.
All right.
Well, you have a good one. We'll be talking to y'all later.
Sounds good, brother. Good talk to you. Hold on, Brock. I'm gonna get you some breakfast here. Okay, I'm getting it. Sorry, guys. I'm heating up breakfast in the microwave and getting a juice box for little man. Hey, Sandy. How are you doing, Rachel? How's everybody getting along? But no, Renee, he was asking me about whether or not me and Grace are together. We're going to dad time, and but like I said, it's I've got my place, she's got her place, and right now our main focus is just taking care of our son and her getting through school. So that's all I'm worried about. I lost Buster. Oh, Rachel, your dog. Was it your dog? Buster was a dog, right? Cindy, it's going good. Going good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. How old was Buster? Well, oh wow, he lived a life, didn't he? He lived a life. Her name, it's not, I'm his dad, so I don't think of it as that, but the reality is I'm a lot older than she is, and I'm not going to be around all the time, so my biggest thing was, I want her to have a career so her and my son are okay. So, that, he was spoiled. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure he was. I had a dog, yeah, it sucks. I had a dog named Bear. He died when he was 19. He'd almost lost every tooth in his head. Finally got cancer on his rear end that paralyzed him. But Lord, he was a big old dog too. He was German Shepherd and Saint Bernard. Yeah, he was 19. Yeah, he'd lost most of his teeth, and he was the best dog in the world though. It is. It is. I had a pup at the time named Jake, and when he died, me and Jake both sat on his grave, and we just cried and cried. I was about 15 when he died, 16. So I'd had him my whole life, and I was a poor kid growing up, so we didn't have a whole lot. So that dog's all I had. And he was, you goofy. But man, it just devastated me. And my pup that I had at the time, he was the same way. And he, it was rough. But Jake just sat on his grave and howled and howled and howled. I love you, Dennis. Where's your drink? You got your drink? So yeah, I get it. I'm sorry, girl. That sucks. That's hard. Me too, Renine. That's the truth, man. It's we didn't have power half the time. Our power we had kerosene heaters that we used, and the guy at the store used to let us put our kerosene on a pay here and there basis. But but man, that was the best times when you look back. It's that was crazy. But man, I loved my family. That's the truth. That trailer I seen. Good morning, trailer. Just how close you are, man, to family. You know what I mean? And I still have that with my family. My family's my world. That was the thing that was so hard about me being in Texas. I miss my family so much. What? Yep, I've got your pancakes right over here. Where's Virginia in the holler? Best place ever.
Mommy, it's here.
Yeah. Mommy's at school?
No, I don't want color. I want mother.
Well, when are you going to start speaking English? Hey, Ashlyn, how are you, girl? Good seeing you. I hope you're doing good. I don't know if you heard about me and East or not, but found out she was a snake. So, yeah. But it is what it is. He does get excited. Never knew it. Well, now we knew it. We farm for our rent, so it's we had acres and acres of tobacco to put out, acres and acres of hay for it to feed with, and you just. I was the kid that went to school in the mornings with cow shit on my boots, so it was a different world. In my own lane, but I hate to hear that. Yeah, I know you don't, Ashley. But I hope you're doing okay though. I've been meaning to check on you. Mm-hmm. You see those people? I love you. But kept you shielded from it. Yeah, that's there's a lot of parents like that did. What are you doing, buddy? Huh? I love you. I love you. With all my heart. Show everybody your heart. You gotta show everybody your heart. You gonna do it? Yeah. There's his heart.
It made me go. It made me go.
Yeah.
Mommy.
Mamie and Mommy and A. He calls his Nana A for some reason. We ain't figured that out yet. He's we ain't figured out why he calls his Nana A. He just started calling her A for some reason. We don't know why. But he is, golly, I've never seen a kid so crazy about his A. But but he is something, that's for sure. Sweetest boy in the world. He is sweet. He is sweet. He's got the biggest heart. Hey, Ashlyn. Sounds good, girl. I know you. I'm sure you're tired. I'm sure you just got off work, didn't you? But I hope you have a good night. He's handsome. He is. I'm gonna tell you, and I know people say this about their kids, but he has got the prettiest face. I swear his face is perfect. He's got the prettiest face on him I've never. But I know people say that all the time. But he's something else. You can give my. He's wide open. That's for sure. What? You're the one wanting down, then up, then down. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got those too. I've got a 24-year-old. I've got a well, she's getting ready to turn 24. And then I've got a 16-year-old getting ready to well, she turned 16. And then Jude is getting ready to turn 16, my boy. So it was quick, man. I mean, it's crazy how quick it goes. He is pretty. He's got the prettiest eyes. He's just a pretty kid. But he's wild. I'm telling you, he is wild. I love you. You want your pancakes? What'd you do with Daddy's other phone? You want to watch it, or you want to watch the red button?
Every day go to
Man, he does. That is, he has got the craziest amount of eyelashes I've ever seen in my life. His eyelashes is insane. Insane. So. With the, yep. So what she done? That Rachel, she went in and trying to, she's been planning to do it for a while. I'm learning. So, it is what it is, and you know, it's what they usually do. If you can't beat them, you got to join them. The way it works, Rachel. You are very few of many on here that's actually had the balls to continue to put their eyes to the fire. And it's one thing me and you have in common is I will never sit with them. Never will. I don't, like I've said 1,000 times, when I take trash out, I take it out. I don't bring it back in to play with. She does go through a whole lot of people. And that's the thing, I held live last night, and just so many people, man, that, I mean, even before the live, but even after the live, I think I got, I don't even know. In the last week, I've probably had 25 people reach out to me and tell me that they stopped following me because of East, or East did this, or East said this about them, or East, and I'm just like, God almighty, man. And every one of them gives me the same answer. I'm like, why didn't you reach out to me? Well, she had control of your accounts, and she was going in Dodge's live on your accounts. She was she was on your accounts. So everybody just left it alone, and which is true. I mean, that's my fault. So it is what it is, you know. But your ground, take your piece. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And that's the thing. I mean, there's people now that is mad at East. They're reaching out to me and trying to use me to get stuff on her. And in the beginning, when I was mad, I was ready to do that because she was doing stuff, saying shit about me in lives. And but now I'm done with it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to let these people. That's what I was telling them earlier. Is I've not got to spend holidays with my family in almost 3 years, and I'm not letting this app ruin this for me this year. I'm not.
No. No bubble cookie.
So that's what it is. And I'm not going to. But she was up after I had that live last night. She was up posting. Saying they got they give up after I started posting, saying the video that shows she's our. Did you see the post that I made where she come in my DMs? That's the funniest shit. Oh my God. That's the funniest shit I've ever seen. She got mad and blocked me. Then what's crazy is she blocked me, then unblocked me, and asked me if I got everything out of my system. And while I was messaging her back, she says, you took too long, and blocked me again. I'm like, my God, you people are insane. Insane. So, hey, thank you all for the gifts. I hadn't even seen anybody. I appreciate you so much. Don't wreck your life ever will loss. At the end of the day, it's about you. Exactly. You're right. I mean, you are exactly right. That's you know, it I've told Lefty, I've told East, what you all sit and accuse me of, post it, because I'm gonna react, and I'm gonna post more, and I'm gonna post what's true, and I'm gonna do screen recordings, so nothing can say it's been fabricated. But but now I seen that she posted. Who said she blocked it? Who? Sam? Sam, she blocked me, that's for damn sure. That, but she, I've told them, block it. So then she puts in her thing last night, I found secret messages. So she went through and hearted some stuff. So her and Grace was texting back and forth at one point last year when I lived in Kentucky. And it was when Dodge was posting my job and they were trying to get me fired from my job. So Grace was pissed about that with Dodge. So East and Grace was doing videos on Dodge and, you know, Dragon Dodge and all this stuff, just in their own stuff. Had nothing to do with me. And I mean, I didn't reply to them probably 3 times, 4 times, I don't know, in that whole thing. But I didn't say anything. That I wasn't involved in that stuff. But anyway, the Grace was just pissed because they was trying to get my job. So that's her secret messages that she says she has, is messages of Grace going on about Bear and Dodge, between her and Grace. Her and Grace doing it. And I'm just like, dude, post them. I mean, hell, I'll post them for you. It's still not me. That's the problem. People cannot find anything on me, so they have to go and attack other people that's not even in it. That's what they do. They have to drag other people in it that they've had conversations with and stir them in it to get a reaction, because they cannot post anything on me. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I feel for you, Craig. I mean, I've told you since the beginning, you know, I said, these people are nasty, they're evil, they're mean, and they're just not going to let stuff go. So, and here we are, what, almost 3 years later, and they're still going at it. It's just, you know, once they get a hold of something, they rip it to shreds until something happens, or until they're caught in so many lies that they can't unspin it, that they'll finally stop. And I think the reason that they finally stopped with me was a couple of things. Was because I started posting Sam's deposition and Lorinda's deposition. Now, Lorinda, when I started posting that, she's also vanished. She's completely gone. I don't know where she went, but she's gone. The last thing I posted about her, I think, was on my backup account, where I think that she saw it. She was the one that was screaming that my website was unsafe. And I posted a screenshot that showed it was actually her website that she created that was unsafe. My website completely passed with no malware or anything like that. But her website, on the other hand, came back with all these horrible violations. So it was her website that was doing all the crappy things that she was saying my website was. And after I posted that video, she took down her website. So I knew that she was still watching. So that's how I just kind of gauge it and monitor it to see what's going on. So she finally stopped. And then Sam got caught in like a massive lie about several things. And then she finally stopped she posted a comment that said, I have no desire going back and forth with her again. I'm going to leave it alone. So, and she has. I mean, she's like taking little shots here and there in lives, and I'm not really worried about it. But I'm still going to keep telling my story because it's my story. They involved my ex, that involves, the topic of domestic violence and abuse. And obviously he was never charged with anything. But still, it's one of those things that you do have the right to tell your story. And if you want to tell your story about what happened, I'll 100% support you. Just don't let it affect you. Don't let it start stirring up problems again, because it can, and it can be hard. And if you feel that, just step away and, come back when you want to. But yeah. So real quick to clear up my comment about her crying about in the deposition. So in the deposition, she was caught in a lie, and my attorney asked her. He said, so she blocked you on your main account. That was a comment that she made before the smear campaign started, and he said, why did you make that comment that she blocked you? And he goes, because she did. I didn't understand why she blocked me. I don't understand why she would have blocked me. She was all upset that I blocked her, that she came in on her other account I didn't know that she had, and then started harassing me on that account, and then I blocked that account. And then that's when the smear campaign started. So, but she said that she didn't know who I was until after the smear campaign started, but she knew exactly who I was before. The timeline dates didn't match up. So she was just full of it. So she got caught on so many levels, but she did look like she was going to cry, and I'll eventually post that, but it is interesting. And there was one more thing too that I dropped on another live. I forgot to hop in the box to tell you, is that in her deposition, she also admitted to her and Brittany and Sassy either creating or being a part of an account that impersonated Mac and used that account to harass Mac directly. Yeah, they did. They admitted to that. So that's an interesting part too. And I'll eventually post that part of it too. But it was really interesting how she was pointing the finger at me for creating. I didn't create the Heifer account. Somebody else in my friend group created the Heifer accounts. We're not friends anymore, but they created the Heifer accounts, and I was like, okay, this sounds like fun. I'll do it, just to have some fun. I just thought it was poking fun and trolling and stuff. I didn't think it was going to be anything like a big deal, but she used that against me, pointed the finger at me and said I did all these horrible things in this group account because she had proof of it. But I didn't have proof that she was doing it until her deposition. So that caused some issues with timelines and stuff. But yeah, so she pointed the finger at me multiple times and said I was doing all this horrible stuff in the Heifer account, when there's records of her going way back of showing that she's done it. And I didn't get a hold of that information until after the lawsuit was out. But yeah, it was interesting. It's very interesting, this whole dynamic. And yeah, I'm sorry you got caught up in all of it. But just like I said, just, keep doing you. Just, defend where you need to. If you think something's going to cause a safety issue to you or your family, definitely speak up and say something. But otherwise, they're not worth the air we breathe, quite frankly.
I've known that for a long time, but sometimes my mouth just outruns my brain. So, I
got the same problem. I know.
I get annoyed, and like this stuff with East, I'm so disappointed in East, man. But at the end of the day, East went hard for me for 2 years. She did. And I know they put her through a lot. So I get conflicted because I know East, they did a lot to East and said a lot of stuff to East. So there's times I want to just blow up on her and really just post shit like crazy. But then there's times that I feel sorry for her because I know what they done to her. I know how they put her through shit. And at the end of the day, she went hard for me. I'll always have a love for East, and I will never want any kind of bad harm on East in any way whatsoever. And I hope her and her family finally gets out of all that, gets out of this whole mess altogether. If she wants out of it, then it's her opportunity, just like with mine, to remove ourselves from it.
Right.
I've got a problem with people coming on here making allegations or saying stuff, and I feel like I have to come in here and say, hey, here's another lie. So I have to post stuff to show that, stop lying. So, it's I've come on this app. I've admitted the stuff I've done. I've not done half the shit that, or not a quarter of the shit that most people's done, or I've got accused of on this app, which is insane to me. I was going through messages and had messages of saying, hey, tell them you did this, or tell them. And I'm like, damn, I took a fall on a lot of things too that I didn't do. But, it's, and then, the people's wanting stuff from me, and they're being nice to me and buttering me up till I give them what they want, and then they're going and doing shit behind my back and saying stuff again, and it's a never-ending cycle on this app, and I'm not going to fall for it. I'm not going to let myself get back into all that crap again.
Yeah, I think the best lesson to learn from that is you own your story. Don't let anybody else tell your story for you.
Yeah. Well, it's like with the Courtney stuff. I don't give a rat's ass about the Courtney stuff. If anybody believes that now, after stuff has been shown out of Courtney's own text message to a person on this app that I still have, I saw him the other day saying that she never accused me of rape, that she felt like I just took advantage of her. These are text messages from Courtney. And then, me going to her PO, her completely telling her PO that I was just harassing her online. It was a failed relationship, lying to that when she's had every opportunity to tell this story that she wanted to tell legally, and she's chosen another direction. So much that a whole cop got fired. Her and Brittany tried to get harassment charges on me that got denied. Those got denied because they can't show where I've harassed her in any way, and I haven't. And that's the thing. I mean, but nobody sits and watches that stuff. Nobody sits and pays attention to that stuff, and they just want to go with this whole ordeal because you've got a couple of women doing this on a daily basis, and all they're doing is listening to what's coming out of their dumbass mouths and running with it, then actually taking time to sit down and look at what's real and what's not, and what's been done and what's not been done. I mean, I've been going almost 3 years, and I have yet to talk to one investigator about these accusations that's been made on me online. And I've went to the police. It's been me the whole time going to the cops, showing text messages, sending in emails, text messages, my whole thread with Courtney, and every one of them's told me I wouldn't worry about it, because if she does this and she's accused of this, you've got a huge civil lawsuit. And, but it's been Brittany that's been the mouthpiece. So the reason Brittany does what she does is because, like the cop told me, she's allowed to say what she's allowed to say because it's hearsay on her. But now when the actual person comes on and starts doing that in lives, that's why she don't, because that's a whole different ballgame. But I can still sue Brittany, and I can sue her civilly. And I could probably do something criminally. I just haven't, I hate to do that on this app, man. And I'm not trying to cause anybody any issues in their real life at all. I don't know. I'm just not one to do that. And I've wanted to. I've thought about it. I've planned it out, but I've not done it. But
Yeah, it's something that takes it's a whole nother ball game when you start stepping into that arena, and you start realizing that the laws are to protect the accused, not the victim. And you start realizing real quick how things can break down. It's one of the reasons too why I have my nonprofit that I have to work with legislatures. I've got a lot of stuff right now in the cooker that's kind of keeping me busy and keep my mind busy from losing my sweet baby Buster. But it definitely is a whole different thing. And if you haven't gone through this type of specific smear campaign, it's so difficult to explain it to people who've never experienced it. And so you and I have both experienced it from virtually the same people.
right.
And it's a whole nother thing. So you never have to explain to me like what you're feeling, what's going on, why you're doing what you're doing, because I understand it. I've lived through it. and I've lived to tell about it. And so have you. And that's the important thing, is that, they've chased so many people off this app not to tell their story, that people are not aware of what they're doing. And certainly they have a right to, their opinions. But when your opinions start crossing over into someone else's story that you know absolutely nothing about, your opinion is worthless. But people hold it up like it's some gold piece of something, and it's not. It really isn't. So, I feel for you. I do. I watch it on the sidelines, and I know I don't always say anything, but I just think to myself, good God. I mean,
Crazy. I mean, it is. It's insane. But
not,
at the end of the day, now
none of that
Grace,
was over
Grace is a
the
different animal. Me and Grace, we've got two different addresses. And we spoke with somebody just the other day that's looking into stuff, and I actually had to give an officer a whole ass one of my accounts because he don't do TikTok. So that he can go and watch. But people want to talk about Grace, wear it out. That's on you. I'm not one to run and get charges and do all this stuff. Grace is a whole different animal. And just because I may be doing something doesn't mean that Grace isn't. So all I can tell you is just keep saying her name. I mean, that's all I can tell you. And because it is what it is. But but at some point, I mean, I may go down that road. I just have to learn to be able to keep my mouth shut and
exactly.
let that go. But my problem is I have a hard time keeping my mouth shut. So because I just, I get so fed up with it, man. The bullshit that goes on with it, and it's just so exhausting. But at the end of the day, they haven't affected me. They took a big account from me that I wasn't making money on. Anyway, it wasn't something that was my income. It wasn't something, and I haven't once until and maybe in the past week, even looked in to try to get that account back. I know Tara's doing some stuff now, but it was up to when I just finally said, hey, let's see if we can get it back just for certain reasons. And because I wasn't worrying about it. I can give a rat's ass, to be honest with you, because I kind of enjoy not having it. When you've got that kind of account, it comes on up with so many freaking politics, and anything you do, anything you say, you piss somebody off, they're doing this or they're going after you. I mean, it's just the crazy thing of all of it. And I just didn't really care to have it. Do I want it back now? Yeah, but there's reasons I want it back. And you're good, but it's not the reasons that people think. And I kind of enjoy, on this small account, I can see who looks at my shit. I can see there's so much more on this small account that you have so much more benefit to than I did the big one. And I mean, I was constantly, people was making shit. I would block people. I didn't know who was coming to my shit. I didn't know what was going on. And here, I kind of like it. Why? Go ahead. Rachel, I'm listening.
No worries. I was just going to say, I think this is just a lesson learned for a lot of people. It's, if you want to hear about domestic violence victim stories, listen to it directly from the victim. Don't be listening to it from a third party. If the victim is capable of telling their story, then they can tell their story, right? And if they're not, then nobody else should probably be telling their story either, because there could be a safety issue. And, unfortunately, if the victim has passed away and it's in the news and you want to talk about it, then absolutely, sometimes those things can bring up stuff and it makes people want to talk about their own story. And that's wonderful. But when you have somebody who's deliberately going to a third party to say, hey, this person did this, this, and this to me, I've actually had that happen to me multiple times where people wanted me to drag someone else. And I said, I'm not going to do that for you. That's not what I do. And then they try to make me feel guilty and say, well, you're an advocate. It's like, advocates don't do that. That's not what they do. And then they bring up Sam or Brittany and they say, well, they do it. I say, they're not advocates. That's not what you do. If you're looking for that, then you can go talk to them and go have them help you with your story, because I'm not going to do it. You can tell, I'll help you and I'll provide you with the tools and the encouragement that you need to be able to tell your own story, but I'm not going to tell it for you.
Right. Yep. Sorry, my phone fell.
No worries.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to hop on and just show you some support and let you know I'm still here, even though I'm kind of going through it right now. But just wanted to let you know that, just keep being you and do what you can. Just be better each day. That's all anybody could ever ask, is just, try better than the day before. That's all you can do. Just one step at a time. And glad to see that you're closer with your boy, and get to see him again. So that's important too. So anyway, so I'll go ahead and drop. I'll let somebody else take the spot, but I just wanted to pop up and just let you know I'm still here.
I appreciate you. And I'm sorry about your dog, man. I know that sucks. And
Thank you. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate
say a
it.
prayer for you. I know that's rough.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, read your comment. Let's see. Let me find it, Ashley. I don't see it. I don't see it, Ashlyn. Did it filter it? Or am I just missing it? Okay. All right. Let's see. Hey, do you know, Bella, what Mac account is that you're talking about? I don't know what account that was. Or I can check with, I don't know if Rachel's still in here or not. Trying to figure out because there's people on here that got accused of being that account. But yeah, if we can figure out what account that was and what accounts they admitted to, I can message Rachel if I need to. You want another pancake, buddy?
I like it.
I get it. Any more?
Going, I can't move.
Yeah. Okay. Come on.
Huh? I'm moving.
All right. Let's see. Anyway. But no. I just wanted to hop on here and clear some stuff up that was being said. Like, E saying she's got secret messages. Again, nothing to do with me. Messages with other people. I mean, it floors me that people want to pull other people in stuff, and because they can't put nothing on me. But whatever. That's the thing, and it's insane to me. But listen, you want to post that stuff between you and Grace, y'all wear it out, man. You can wear it out. Because, again, the reason Grace was saying stuff about Dodge is at the time Dodge was trying to get my job in Kentucky. And Grace was pissed. So her and East had a little text message group with her, and I guess I was in it. I was, because I didn't reply very often. But that was talking shit about Dodge and going on about Dodge. What? But in that thread too, Grace told her that this is too much, that she's done. She's not going to carry this out. That this was supposed to have been something that they had conjured up to do for a short period, but East wanted to keep shit going. So East was still in them messages, and she was like, hey, I thought we was going to stop doing I thought this was done. And East was like, well, no, it's not, and it's not ever going to, they're never going to be done. And she was like, okay, well, I'm at, and that's the end of the text messages. She didn't reply. She didn't go back in it again, because East don't know when to just stop, man. And that's just what it was. So these secret messages she's got, I hate to burst her bubble, but it's between her and East. East and Grace about Dodge. Oh, the other one, because East wanted me to know, so she went into the group chat of me, her, and Becky, and locked some voice recordings of Becky bitching about Dodge. Dodge put some stuff out that was actually sent to Dodge by East to begin with. Dodge ran with it because it's what Dodge does. Everybody knows what Dodge does on this app. Dodge, he's going to do what he does on this platform. I don't know anybody gets surprised what Dodge does. He tells you he's going to do it, and that's just, he does it. So it's whatever he wants, it's what he does. But East is actually the one that sent information to Dodge that was specifically asked by me to please not say anything about this because of the individual that was involved. And she went straight to Dodge with it. So Dodge started talking about it. And Becky got pissed. And Becky had every right getting pissed. And so she was in that message, and she kind of scolded me and scolded Becky, or East. So when I called Becky, I'm like, listen, what are you talking about? Because I didn't know what in the shit was going on. And she was like, Craig, Dodge is talking about this stuff, and this stuff was sent. And I was like, no, wait a minute. It wasn't me. I didn't go to Dodge about that stuff. That was... I don't know what happened to my Wi-Fi. Can y'all hear me now? Everything good? Okay, good deal. All right, good deal. I turned my Wi-Fi off. I don't know what's going on with Wi-Fi. Let's see. I know there's maintenance out here, so I don't know if that's what it is. But anyway. Hey, Soprano. Let's see, did I miss some messages? Hey, Misty, are you still in here? I'm sorry, my stuff was freezing up. I didn't see what everybody was saying. Sorry about that. Yeah, I took it. Hey, Lori. Yeah, it's looking good. It's starting to look good. Let's see. That so, and that's but yeah, I just wanted to come on here and say that, and you know, he's going in liking these messages with Becky. Becky, listen, there's a few people on this app that I can honest to God say that I adore with every ounce of my being, and Becky is one of them. And Becky can give a rat's ass what East does with some sort of recording. Becky don't hide how Becky feels or what Becky thinks. It don't happen. So her going in and liking stuff, letting us know that she's got these recordings. Okay, Becky don't care. Becky stood strong on what she did, didn't agree with what Dodge was doing, and at the end of the day, that stuff that Dodge had came from East. When East was specifically asked not to share that out about a child, and East did. So, you know, Becky had every right being pissed off. And, oh well. But, you know, East's going to do what she's going to do. But it's kind of funny. I think it's actually hilarious, to be honest with you. So, that is what it is. Well, you know, it's East, and I'm not making excuses. People do things and people react certain ways because Brittany and Sam, they'll push people to do stuff. But what's disappointing is the fact that the very people that pushed her to be and do the certain things that she did, she is now sitting with and being buddy-buddy with. That's what's crazy is, you know, it's stop being a coward and stand on your own, man. That's my thing. And, you know, it's what it is. But, oh well. But anyway, what's everybody's plans today? No. On a hike, sweet. That'll be good times. But son, you have got that all over you. Oh, I gotta put you in the bath. Oh yeah, Sunday, I'm sure. Oh Lord. Roger, do you need a potty? You sure?
No.
Well, why are you acting like that? That my little boy is potty trained, except for doing in his britches. And he'll go and he'll hide, or he'll get real quiet in the corner, and yeah, and Big King. I don't know if he's pooping. God, so this Big King. This is the one that come in before on our pro account. Likes to run their mouth because they ain't got a hair on their ass to come say it on their true account to me, so they have to hide. Little trolls, coward ass bitches. Coward ass bitches. There you go. No, I don't always block. I just block people that don't want to come in on their real account and speak up to me on their account. That's what's funny, is they want to come in here and say, you always block. Well, you're always a coward coming in on a troll account running your mouth. I mean, my God, man, the cowards on this app is really crazy to me. Riker, are you pooping?
No.
All right. Promise?
Huh?
You're not pooping? Okay. Let me check. Okay. You're good. I know you've got that juice all over you shirt. Let me have your shirt. Well, it ain't that bad. Yeah. I thought it was more than it was, but it ain't. Oh, so anyway. I seen Sandy pop in here. Sandy, I'm just gonna tell you, girl. Find your peace, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, find your peace, girl. Wherever it's at, I hope you find your peace. And that, I'm gonna eat a banana so people can take videos of it and say that I'm eating it like a perv or some shit. Say something to who, Renee? Screen recorder. Yeah, I don't know. Crazy. Sandy. You know, it's I'm not gonna I don't want to say anything. Sandy is Sandy's just gonna have to learn for herself, and that's just like I did. I mean, people tried to tell me, I didn't listen. I didn't listen, so it is what it is. It's hard to convince people to do certain things and be a certain way when they're not willing to see it for themselves. You know, I was having to. I had people telling me all the time, but I just wasn't willing to listen. And oh, I didn't know she done that, but. I thought you was just wanting to tell her to open her eyes, but anyway. You know, sketch. Let's see, sketch. Okay, I'll have to check it when I get off of here. It'll kick me out if I try to go in. Okay. Thank you, dear. Yeah, well, it's Grace's. We've been decorating for Halloween. That picture is been adjusted, don't look that good. I mean, it's the same decorations, but like the stuff lit up. That was put through Chat GPT to lighten up. It don't look that good. You're good, Sandy. I mean, that's how we got it decorated, but Chat GPT lightened, lit everything up, and it ain't that pretty. I mean, it would be, I guess, if I lightened, turned everything on. Under protection, go Brett. Well, he's carried a skeleton. Well, trying to carry it. It's still halfway in, halfway out of a closet. Wanting it put up in here, and I have no idea where to put it. I don't know where to put it. So, you know, it's crazy. But nah, I just wanted to come on here and say that whatever these people's got going on, speed it up. Because I want to have all this shit wrapped up by the holidays. I don't want to spend my holidays again bitching on this app. I understand, Sandy. What, baby? Yeah. Where's your juice? What'd you do with your juice? Did you drink it?
Yeah.
Good job. Do you want another pancake?
Mm-hmm.
Want another one?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get it. But now, Sandy, I understand. I do. I understand. I'm not mad at all. I want you to understand that. I want you to find your peace. I want you to be happy wherever you're at and be happy where you're at. And just don't be the fool that I've been for so long. Look where it got me. Keep your eyes open. That's all you got to do. But yeah. But no, Sandy, I want you to be happy. I want you to find your peace, girl. And I, unfortunately, take a fool's advice. It's not going to be sitting over there. And unfortunately, with me going back and forth with them, my side ain't going to be much peaceful either. So, until I can learn to shut my mouth and quit letting what these people say affect me in any way, my life is drama too. You're not going to have to deal with the yelling and the screaming anymore like I used to. But or cussing anybody. And, so, you know. Yeah, they do. And that's what this whole app's about. You know, the thing is, man, is if everybody was just like, hey, I'm going to lay my sword down, you lay yours down, I'd lay it down. I ain't got no issues. I don't, like I said, even about East, I hope East finds her happiness, man. I appreciate East, everything she's done for me. I do. Her and Lefty both, I do. And I'll always hold a place in my heart, but don't lie on me. What, baby? Don't lie on me. Don't tell people about this horrible character you see that I have when you don't even know me. I mean, me and Lefty had a total of 5 to 7 conversations. You want more? Another drink? And, buddy, I don't have a... Oh, okay. Well, I can make you one. You want me to make you one? Okay, I can make you one. And it's... you're right, Cobra. You know, don't sit and say stuff about my character when there was nothing. You can't show one text message where my character was wrong to you. Where anytime you asked me for money, I was there to help you out, man. Anytime you needed something, I was there to help you out. Even East sent me messages to help you out, and I still helped you out. Even East telling me that you didn't pay her back, I still helped you out. That's my issue. Don't come on here and say that you know my character and you found out I have a shitty character when I've had very few conversations with you, and those conversations was about hatred or about this or about that, and some about Grace. You know what? Because there's been times, and I'll say it again, I couldn't stand Grace. Whether I couldn't stand her or not, I still have a son with her. I still had desires to want to try to keep my family together. So for people to sit back and say, well, he's saying these things and he was telling us how he couldn't stand Grace, and then I see a text message that he sent me saying that he wants to try to keep his family together. Yeah, I mean, my God, any man that don't want to strive to keep his family together in some way is trash. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. Yeah, I wanted to. I wanted to figure it out, but I had a lot of issues with Grace. You know, Grace was talking to people behind my back that was on this app trying to accuse me of horrific shit. And she was doing it while in my home in Kentucky. So yeah, I had issues. There was times I couldn't stand Grace, but that didn't mean that I didn't want to try to figure out a way to keep my family together. I mean, that was the thing. And that's where I stand at. So, you know, it's just crazy because now that Grace is not communicating with these people, and she don't, I know it for a fact, she don't communicate. We have the best relationship, whether we're together or whether we're not together. As far as what we're doing right now, I'm one place, she's another. I'm here a lot. Most of the time I'm here because she goes to school all through the week. and I take care of our son. So and then I come get him. I take him when I go work. I take him to my mom's. I'm with him all the time. She's in school during the day. In the evenings, we usually eat, and depending on what time she has to get up, I go home. And if I don't, then I stay here, and I sleep right here on this couch. That's where I'm at. So but I mean, our relationship, we get along great, better than we ever have. Actually, that's the crazy thing, because she cut people out of her life that was in her ear, trying to convince her of shit that she knew deep down wasn't true. So that's where it's at. That's where I'm at, and everything's great. So what do when they ain't got that one? They try to go stir shit somewhere else, because they just constantly have to have drama. They constantly got to stir shit somewhere, make up some bullshit, because let's face it, look at their everyday lives. They don't have what I have. I'm blessed beyond measures. I am absolutely blessed. And what are you doing, man? I'm obsessed or blessed beyond measures. And nobody's affected me. My life is not affected. And that, people keep going on. They're pissed off because I never went and pressed charges, and I never did this, and I didn't push to do this. And at the end of the day, as mad as I was, for what reason? My life wasn't affected. They did nothing that they tried to set out to do. You know why? Because the man upstairs had it all under control, and he's bigger than anything they could throw out. So they all end up looking like fools. They got a cop fired. They got busted for posting fake warrants. The list just goes on and on and on. And it's insane. So at the end of the day, I've got my family. I've got my health. They've affected nothing. They got an account that caused me all this bullshit to begin with. If I wouldn't have had that account, I wouldn't be in this mess that I'm in. That account holds a lot of bad mojo for me. That's why I didn't fight to try to get it back. And like I said before, I'm going to see about getting it back now. I don't know if it's too late, just so I can prove some people some bullshit. So, because I've got messages and stuff in that account. And supposedly, I was told. But and that's what I want to do. And but at the end of the day, these people, when I cut my phone off at night, not really cut it off, usually when Grace comes in, we'll figure out what we're going to do about food, and I usually just sit here and help her study. Of course, go Brett. And that's what we sit here and do. And I help her study. And we will study till 10 o'clock at night, 10:30, depending on whatever. The girl, she sleeps and goes to school and studies. That's what she does. What is it, baby? Yeah? You do? You want to go see your A? I'll tell you what, when Mommy gets out of school, we may go see A. Deal?
No.
Alright, fist bump. Mommy will be home in a little bit. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, man. I came back on the app. It's man, if I could just not give a damn what these people say and the lies that they tell, and just post my own shit. If I could get that in my brain and just stick with taking action figures and making fun of these morons and just doing stuff like that instead of having to come on here and having to post text messages and having to freaking do this and do that. I would enjoy that. And that's stuff I would enjoy. But unfortunately, I'm constantly having to defend myself on the allegations and lies that's constantly being spread on me. It's just crazy to me. What, babe? It what?
It was trying a zombie.
Oh, you're a zombie. Ooh.
Hold the
Are we gonna finish decorating? Where are we gonna put your skeleton? Where you wanna put it? You wanna set him over there in that chair? Yeah. Yeah, I mean it, I had a detective when all this stuff was going on. And Salem stuff. I don't know what is the Salem stuff. I don't know what that is. That but I'm trying to think of what the Salem stuff is. Is that the? I'm trying to remember the name of it. Is that the boy that drowned, or whatever that's going on right now? I'm not sure what that is. Does it bother you? Not affect you. Can't let it affect you. Let it motivational. That's one thing I've learned. Yeah, I mean the thing is, Renee, I've woke up chose violence many days, but like last night, I was sitting here going through messages, and I just had something hit me, man, 150 mile an hour, and again, it's what's up, Cracker? You and East can't fix it. I can forgive East. I can let stuff go with East. I still wish the best for East. Will I ever trust East? No. I'll never trust her again. There's a lot of people on here that's done shit and said shit and went on with shit that is done behind my back that I have forgiven. And but I won't. I just don't trust. Yeah, exactly. Go, bro. That's the thing. But anybody that believes the stuff that's been going on for almost 3 years, and she's a gangster. Man. Cracker. Oh Lord, I don't even know what to say, man. You can turn it off and walk away at any point. Well, yeah, I know people say that you can walk away and do that, but when people are actually getting into your real life, right, and they're messaging your freaking job, you tried to hook up. Yeah, well, that's a big negative. But when they're trying to get in your job and they're actually posting shit in freaking community forums of accusing you of shit is insane, man. But yeah, no. That I said yesterday, boys, that the way she twists shit and pulls shit, her little man in the boat is a gorilla in a damn ship because her monkey, I bet, is stretched out like a mother. That because I've never seen somebody twist and pull shit so much as she does. That uh, just crazy. The but yeah, no, never try to hook up with a Weasty. She sent me that. How many frames did that take, Pubes? Oh, crazy. That my boy. Will and ever admit that she never talked to or saw Mariah, or are we doubling down still? Will Ann ever what now? That she never talked to or saw Mariah, or are we doubling down still? I don't know what that is. She's soft-hearted, but she acts tough. You know, that's the thing. I don't. I don't know, man. I know East has a good heart in a lot of ways. I know she does. She just East has got a bad, horrible attitude. Bad, horrible attitude, and just bitches all the time, constantly inside. I mean, hell, far you can call her up and just say, "Hey, what are you doing?" And she's like, "I'm fucking here, I'm fucking here, I'm just like, God dang, man, that it's insane. But the hey guys, I'm not going to do this in my live. If y'all going, Amanda's conscience, if you're going to come in here and start and stuff, I'll just block you. So it's up to you. It's whatever you want to do. Lady J's not in here trying to start stuff, Boogie. I've not seen you come in here till just now, and it's going against her. So again, you can either go or I can send you. It's whatever you want to do. Yes, she is what? She started on you. Yeah, well, I'm not going to do that, guys. I'm not. I mean, so. Quick takes over your reel. It's time to leave for a bit. Yeah. I mean, I'll just block them if I need to. And I hate to, because not trying to block anybody, but I'm not going to have that crazy shit going on in here. If you got beef with somebody in here, go to your page and do it. Don't use mine to do it, please. And I'm asking that as nice as I can. I'm on here right now trying to make fun of East. I'm not trying to keep going. I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. But, it's... that, exactly. And that's all I'm asking. I don't know really what's going on. Don't know the beef with Lady J. Don't know the beef with any of that. And there's a reason I don't know, is because I ain't put my nose in it. And I don't plan on starting. And that's just where I'm at. I know Lady J has come at me and attacked me and made videos, and I know all that, but I'm still not going to use my account to just allow people to go at her. I'm not going to. And so if you got something to go against her about, then all I'm asking is you please do it on your end and on your account. GOP's had a baby with these. Oh, God. Hey, Tree Queen. Lamar, it's hard to say. It is hard to say. That, but it is what it is. But anyway, I look aggravated. No, not at all. You know what? AFF Go Bright. She can say any word she wants to, man. I mean, I'm not Lady J's keeper. If she wants to come over here and be respectful and nice, sure, absolutely. I'm not Lady J's keeper. But we know where you sit and the people you sit with, my friend. So I wouldn't be the friend police right now because you've got some real winners you're set with. No, GOP and Augie, not that I know of. Not that I know of, they are. Not that I've heard. No one I sit with digitally kidnapped a child. How the hell do you digitally kidnap a child? Huh? I don't even want to know. Because that sounds the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life. So, I don't even want to know. I mean, how the hell you digitally kidnap a child? What this app constantly comes up with and their own shit and their own laws and rules is instilling images from the internet to back the lie. Who gives a shit? Everybody on this app lies. AFF Go Bright, who are you? What's your name? Have you showed us who you are? Are you not basically lying right now, being a damn troll and hiding behind an account that you don't let nobody know who you are? So stop. That's hypocritical as shit. Stop. Who gives a shit that somebody took somebody else's picture and came on an app and claimed to be them? It's actually pretty smart because, unfortunately, people on this freaking app wants to get in people's real lives. And the thing is, if she would have been herself and said everything about herself, then people would have been in her real life trying to destroy her life. It may be. Then let the cops, if she's getting charged with it, let the cops handle that. But it's a damn app. Everybody on this freaking app lies, man. There's a lot of people that could get charges on this app, Go Bright, and you know it. There's a lot of people that does a lot of illegal shit on this app that they shouldn't do. A lot of people that push people to do certain things on this app that they shouldn't do. As her niece. Then take her to court. I mean, but why come on an app and attack? What's the purpose of that? You know what you're going to do? You're setting yourself up to get in the middle of drama that you don't want in the middle of, because these people are relentless on this app and they will get in your real life. They will message jobs. They will message your family. They will message your spouses. They will do everything that they can to wreck with your life, regardless of what side you're on, because you need to understand, but there's people on both sides that is going to agree with you and people that's not going to agree with you. So you're going to get it from one of the sides. And the only reason, like Go Bright, that he ain't had to deal with the shit that a lot of people's had to deal with is because he hides behind a troll account. And that's why he hides behind a troll account. Why? Because he knows how people gets in people's real lives. He comes in here and he attacks and says things and makes fun of people and does all this stuff because he's behind a troll account. Because whether I like you or whether I don't, it's still a coward ass move, right? So that's what these trolls do. So whoever was just in here and said it was my picture, I get it. But who gives a shit? It's a fucking picture. And that's all it is. And you may not go, bro. I'm just saying there's a reason you're on a troll account and you don't want people knowing who you are. And yes, you being on a troll account and staying hid, sure it is smart. Listen, I get that. I do. I'm not saying that what she did is nice or good. I'm not saying that. And I'm telling you, if you have charges, deal with that legally. But coming on an app, you're doing nothing but setting yourself up for a lot more drama than you even realize that you're doing. Oh no, Renee, you're good, girl. And I mean, I'm not condoning what she's done. I'm not at all. I'm simply saying that if she did that, why come on an app and talk about it? You ain't gonna do nothing but hurt your case, because then what you're doing is you are inciting people to attack, bully, and all this stuff on this app. You're just gonna hurt yourself by doing it on this app. I heard that she's got a peace order. That's not charges. But if she does, that's all I'm saying. Stick to those. Stick to that. Then that's fine. What do you mean? So you just said it was your niece? Is that what you said it was? I get that. But you're coming on here as a third person on behalf of the real parent, bullying and harassing somebody she's trying to get charges on. It's not smart. I don't know what she's got. Don't care. That's my thing. I mean, if you're going to go legal, then go legal. But coming on an app, you're just trying to get clicks and views and people to harass and bully. And it's not going to work out for you, because all she's got to do is take a clip of this live saying, look, she's got people trying to harass me on behalf of this and all that. You're just hurting your own damn case. Why do that? Go get your charges like you said you're going to do. And listen, I'm not condoning what she done. But take a fool's advice that I've had charges and I've had stuff set up many times, but because I came on this app running my mouth, or because East went on behalf of me running her mouth, I couldn't do shit. You're doing the same thing. You're going to end up screwing it up. So if you all truly want charges, or you're truly wanting to get this stuff done on her, then you need to do what you're doing off this damn app and do it that way, because each one of you all are doing nothing but going to screw up anything that they have going on. Take a fool's advice. I've done been through it. They've all told me, because East is set with me. East is a friend of mine. Every time East went live and run her mouth, it knocked me out of doing any damn thing, because she was doing it on behalf of me and they could show that. Same thing. So that's all I'm saying. If you're going to do it the right way. I'm not saying that you're in the wrong. I'm not saying that she's not responsible. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just simply saying use your head. And don't do it in my live. I don't want no damn part of it. And I sure as hell don't want my damn live being played in a freaking courtroom saying, hey, look here. They are harassing me. They're going in this man's life harassing me. It's not going to work out for you, I promise. You're going to make shit worse, and you're going to screw up any chances anybody has. That's all I'm saying. But thank you. I appreciate you, and I hope you get what you feel you deserve. Now, getting back, what was we making fun of? East? I don't know what was making fun of. I mean, I'm just saying. What about this? How y'all feel about this old Paris guy that done this stuff on that live everybody's talking about? Everybody kind of twisted on that. I'll tell you how I feel about it. I hope the boy gets help. I hope he gets the mental help that he needs because he's mentally lunatic. But exactly, and I hope he does. I hope he gets the help. But to come on here and for people to be acting and going on the way they are about him, listen, this man bullied, tormented Britney Spears. His whole life was, all his success was made on bullying and harassing people with mental illnesses. Britney Spears has them. And other people making fun, following them around, getting into their real life. Anytime he seen them down, he was making fun of them. That's what he did. Done it years ago. So for me to sit back and feel sorry for him, I don't. I don't like him. I don't have nothing for him. So I don't. And I hate that he did what he did. I hope he gets the help that he needs. But I don't have nothing for him. So yeah, he does need mental help. Extremely. A lot of mental help. So, but you know, I don't know. We'll see what they do with him. But yeah, it was crazy. I've not watched it. I've not tried to dig just what I've heard other people talking about, and it was all over my feed. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. And that it did. That it did. There was people saying, well, he found God. He found Jesus. He found, well, you know, I've always said, and people's going to get pissed at what I'm about to say, but I don't give a shit. You're not going to tell me, and this isn't my words, I'm repeating what I've read, that homosexuality is a no-no in the Bible. It's a no-no. Now, you hate the sin, you love the sinner, right? So, and that's what I do. I hate the sin, love the sinner. I have friends that's gay, have a niece that was gay up till a month ago, and she started dating a boy. So which, you know, sweet Jesus. But she's been gay for years. So, but the people to come on and say that he got saved and he's found God, this wasn't a lick of God in him that done this. This was a complete demon-possessed situation that took control of him, and I don't roll with that. Holly, is that the Holly? I think it is. I had seen something. You had been sick, girl. I'm praying for you. I hope you get better. I hope everything goes well for you. And I think that's the one. Is that what's she go by? Maybe that ain't. No, I think that's the wrong Holly. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Holly. That's the wrong one. But no, man. I just and that's how I feel about that. So the people saying, "Well, he was a Christian." Nah. If you're going to go in there and do the stuff that you did, get naked, make sexual sounds while cutting yourself, that ain't a lick of God in you, buddy. And I don't know, whatever. Y'all can believe what you want. But do I feel bad that he did what he did? Absolutely. I hope he gets his mental health. Do I like him? No, not at all. He was a horrible human being, and he did horrible things. And the main one that always sticks out to me is, what's her name? The singer with all the Britney Spears. A lot of mental health. And by God, he drug her every chance and made fun of her every chance he could. So, karma's a bitch. Karma's a bitch. Then the other stuff, y'all seen this about Miss Rachel speaking up on this kid that went on a boat, drowned supposedly. He was on there with a bunch of white boys, and now they're saying that these white boys killed him. Have y'all seen that? And Miss Rachel, now it shows he was extremely drunk. He got extremely drunk. Nolan Wells. And Miss Rachel sorry, my phone was ringing. I'm going to have to call them back here in just a second. Miss Rachel pops up and says, if he was white, this would have got a lot more attention than it is, which is insane to me. It's insane to me. So, you know what? I'm so tired of everything being made of race. Now, if these boys, there was 7 people on that boat. 7 people on that boat. If they planned and done something to this kid, I think that would have came out. The fact that he was hammered, drunk, that was shown. Just a lot of stuff. But you know what gets me is, where's the outrage from Miss Rachel? And they're saying that she's doing that because he's a child. What about the 5-year-old in 2024 that got killed by the black boy that hardly got no social media or no media at all? I'll have to look up his name. He got murked by a black, 5 years old, and nothing. The teenager in 2020 that got murked by the black people, no social media on it. And I had to look up the things on it to remind me who they were. But where was Miss Rachel then? It cracks me up, these people, man, that want to use anything they can. It says Reebok. Anything they can. Over 3,000 to an Islamic extremist. Yeah, I know it. That anything they can to try to get some sort of racial shit out of it. It's wild to me. And now these boys that were on that boat are getting death threats. The city where it happened, where these boys live, is being threatened that if they don't take legal actions, they're going to tear shit up. Just the same old shit. And the media is pushing that because they need that, right? We ain't had one of these in a while, so they're pushing it. You grab the hat instead of the sock, huh, Craig? Sock. You mean the underwear I had on my head? But, you know, it's just crazy how people always go on with this shit. The white stuff. What is that on my hat? Man, I don't know what that is. That ain't coming off. I think it's paint. I don't know. I got a 3-year-old, man. Hell, God only knows what's on my shit. Exactly. Son is being threatened and harassed. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's crazy. Hit by a bird, probably. I mean, it's hard to say. I think it's paint. I think that's what it is. That's what it looks like. Got a lawyer, and he sued, and these people, 3's already been arrested for. Really? See, I didn't know that they done that. Don't sniff it. Yeah, you got a 3-year-old. You learn not to sniff shit. uh, trying to potty train him to poopy in the commode. I don't know what it is, man. We've read he'll go like Rocker is wild. Rocker can't stand getting anything on him. He can't stand having his clothes wet. He can't stand getting food on him. He freaks out if anything's on him. And yeah. Oh, really? He can't stand nothing on him. So him peeing and not having pee was easy to do, but the pooping is crazy. And he will not sit on a potty to poop. He will use the bathroom, but he will usually, sometimes, most of the time, ask us to put a diaper on him, and we know he's wanting to poop. So we try to take him to the potty, and he won't poop in the potty. So we end up putting one on him, and he'll use it in the diaper. But sometimes he'll do it in his britches, and he goes into complete panic, and he will grab it through his pants, and he tries to pull it to keep it off of him while we run in there to change it. And so you learn real quick not to. I don't ever smell anything on that kid's hands. Ain't no way. But he is, Lord, he's been a bear on the pot pooping. Rice Krispies treats in his underwear is how we did, my boy. Really? What do you mean? You put it in their underwear? We've got a kid's toilet. He's got a kid's toilet. We can't get him to use. He pees in his kid's toilet, but I can't get him to poop in any of them. It's been rough. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm curious. Potty in the living room. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Tara. He hides when he goes and does it. He'll get real quiet, and he'll get somewhere out of sight of me, and I have to keep looking to see if that's what he's doing. But now sometimes he'll play like that too. So a little earlier I thought that's what he was doing, but he didn't. He was just playing. Yeah, that's what my mom says. I pottied, did the pooping thing his age too. Myself would not use a potty. Mom said she had a hard time with me doing it too. Yeah. Now Jude, man, my other boy, he was simple. And Cheyenne, what was crazy about her is my 24-year-old, I raised her by myself, right? And men's bathroom, so I would literally put diapers on her at 5 years old. And it was so bad, she would get pissed at me and say, I don't want a diaper. But when we would go somewhere, men's bathrooms was nasty. I wasn't about to put my kid in the men's restroom. And I wouldn't even use men's restroom till I have my gallbladder out. Now I don't have a damn choice. But at that time, they were nasty, and I didn't trust them, and I couldn't go in the women's. So when we go somewhere, I'd put a diaper on her, and she'd freaking chew me out over it. She'd get mad as shit. She was easy to potty train, but she got pissed about wearing a diaper. But I don't know, it's just what I had to do. But, yeah, I know, Woody, it's all mine. But that's, it is what it is. Avery, she was simple. Never had an issue. I mean, she was going to the restroom by herself, 3-4 years old. Just Rocker wants to shit himself for whatever reason.
Why you said that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. My bad. I said a potty mouth, didn't I? I'm sorry.
Okay.
I love you.
I
I love you.
Great, play the play.
So why do you say that? He is. He's funny. He gets tickled when I say, let's see if he does it. What the crap? He says that's a bad word. So he tells me, don't say a bad word. Yeah, he does when he wants to. Listen, when he wants to, he will sit and have a conversation with you that would blow your mind. But most of the time he just rattles. But he never stops talking. He's always talking. See? Yeah. When I say it, he thinks it's a bad word. And when I say that, huh? Oh, I love you. You want grape? You want what? What's funny too is he will. Yes, he has said bad words. That's why he's so adamant, because he got in trouble for saying. But the thing is, man, I was sitting here one day, and he was watching something on a kids thing, kids YouTube, and man, they were cussing up a storm. This kids YouTube stuff is insane to me. It is nasty. And I was like, what in the world? So he's been taken off. He loves Sonic, but then he got into Shin Sonic. Well, then we see this video of Shin Sonic bludgeon Peppa Pig. So that had to go away. He's not allowed to watch Shin Sonic anymore, and that pisses him off. And, huh? No, he can't watch Shin Sonic. And, hey, girl. It's crazy, man. The stuff, you can't even watch television anymore. I mean, you just can't. Thank you, Amanda. You just can't. I mean, it is insane what they do and the stuff they have on there. And it's a kid's stuff. Hey, Daisy, I'm good. How are you? But it's funny. I mean, anytime I say, well, I'll show you again. What the crap? See if he's he ain't paying attention to me. He's playing now. Rocker. What the crap? I'm not say bad words. I'm sorry. Won't say it again, okay? But what? But he's got on this kick. When he wants to be funny, he'll call me by my name. He'll call his mama by her name. I didn't mean to say a bad word. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, playtime. Okay, bye. Hey, playtime.
Oh, okay.
See? It's a better. It's a better.
It did.
Yeah.
That huggy did?
Yeah.
You better put him in the corner or spank his booty.
And the module.
But, thank you, sweet girl. Ah, man, I'm going to tell you, he is a hoot. He is absolutely a hoot. Thank you, go, bro. That, he is, being away from him, man, was the hardest thing I ever done in my life. And, but I felt like it was something I needed to do at the time, and that, it was hard. Which I came down in November and got to hang out with him. I was gone for 2 months, came back, and that just made stuff worse for Thanksgiving. And then when I went back, I just tried to keep scheduling, taking off to come in, and then a guy got hurt at work. He wrecked his car, broke his back, and so I couldn't take off. So the hardest thing I ever done, though. One thing that people don't want to go on about on this app and they want to say stuff about is my kids are my life. And that was just rough. And yep, it's just insane. They've said so much stuff about my kids on here, and but they can say whatever they want to. At the end of the day, my kids are my world. That's why they never could post me owing child support like they did Austin. They couldn't post this stuff that I didn't pay for this or I was behind on this. I mean, you would think a man with 4 kids would have something that for his kids. Hey, Oliver, you mean to come in?
Hey, Landon.
I don't think she knows she's in the hall.
Next time it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, I didn't play.
After I dropped you, girl, I don't think you knew you was in a box. What, baby?
Love it.
What? You're silly. But anyway, well, guys, I'm going to have to hop off here. I've got to get motivated and got a bunch of stuff I got to do. Just wanted to hop on here and say hey to everybody and clear that up about Grace and those text messages that East is saying, these secret text messages, and it wasn't nothing but Grace and East going back and forth about Dodge because at the time Dodge was trying to take my job. That's all it was. So, and stuff that she's going to try to say about Becky, and Becky can give a rat's ass what she has to say. And that's that. But anyway, guys, I love you, and I appreciate everybody hanging out with me here. So, I'll talk to you in a bit. I gotta get some shit done. See you guys. Baby. We'll see you. Racker, you okay, bud?